Thanks for watching. I'm Prerna Agarwal, Technical Product Owner for The Guardian. Today we'll be giving you Guardian update of Sprint 56 that lasted from Jan 8 to Jan 19th. So just a quick overview of the agenda. We'll be talking about the roadmap. We'll also be talking about the issues that we tackled in Sprint 56. We'll also be giving you a short demo on Sprint 56. Then we'll be talking ahead of week of Jan 22nd, which is Sprint 57. Then we'll be talking about the issues that we'll be tackling in Sprint 57. We'll also be talking about the upcoming releases, and we'll be giving you some of the ways that you can either submit bugs or policy requests through various different channels. So just a quick overview of the Guardian roadmap. We are actually working on the gold standard carbon policy. We are also working on the business user policy development, which is just an MVP and just related to schemas. Then we are also working on the geographic raster imagery support in Guardian. We are also working on implementing discontinuing policy workflow. We are also working on the enhancement by adding new features like the new UI, the guided search, the AI search, and so on. So just an overview of what we covered in Sprint 56. So in Sprint 56, we committed to 53 story points and we delivered 23 story points, which includes 2959, which is migration of Guardian into the new Web3.Storage API. 83, which is development of ACM 0007. And we did some bug fixes, which is 2908, incorrect behavior for policies with issues during status change, and 3095, which is cannot create standard registry user in the last release version. Now let's look at demo of Sprint 56. So the first ticket what we'll be looking at is 2959, which is migrating Guardian to the new Web3.Storage API. Web3.Storage API announced it would be sunsetting after Jan 9, 2024, which is Web3 W3 name, a hosted IPFS service that allowed users to make mutable references to content on IPFS. They subsequently reversed that decision, that is, W3 name will continue to be supported beyond this. However, this is a legacy approach which will eventually have to change to a new natively Web3 and performance mutability solution that uses Web3.Storage new UCAN protocol stack. For business continuity, Guardian should ensure timely adoption of the new approach, or we can also consider other options moving forward. But in order to solve this, what we have done is we have actually implemented and changed our Web3.Storage configuration in Guardian. So when you go to our github.com/hashgraph/Guardian, here you will see the detailed documentation on how to set up the IPFS Web3.Storage. Initially, we were only updating IPFS storage key, but now you have to update a storage key and storage proof in Guardian code. So when you go there, when you just go to our configuration, you can also access W3 IPFS API, where you will actually see the detailed operation. So the detailed step-by-step procedure is you need to first create an account on Web3.Storage. When you get there, you need to actually enter your email address. And also you need to verify your email and enter your payment method just for the verification process. Once you create your email, you will have your corresponding account created. Once you do an account creation, you need to actually install web3.cli, which you can actually find the detailed documentation on the installation at web3.storage/docs. And when you get there, you can just go to w3cli. So you need to run a bit of commands just to install. Once you install web3cli, which is w3cli, you need to create your space. Once you create your space, you need to run specific commands, which is w3 use space, just to use that particular space which you created. Then in order to generate the IPFS storage key, you need to run npx ucan -key ed. Once you run this, you will have the key generated. So just to let you know, the key will always start by mg. So just be careful when you update the key, it should be starting from mg. Once you get the key, you need to add that key in the Guardian code under .guardian.server system. When you get there, you need to add that key over here. Once you add that key, once the key is generated, then you need to also generate the IPFS storage proof. You need to generate that by running w3 delegation create, and then you need to add the ucan key which was created in the previous step, and then get the proof. So the proof would be a bit lengthier. If you go to our code and see that, it would be much more lengthier when compared to IPFS key, but then it will actually start by EA. So just to make sure, and just be careful when you update, just be careful that the proof will be starting by EA and the key will be starting by MG. Once that is done, you can build your Guardian by running the Docker or by running it locally. To get more information, you have a detailed documentation in our YouTube channel. Once you visit envision blockchain YouTube channel, you will be able to see a detailed documentation and video demo on that, which is generating Web3.Storage key, a step-by-step guide. Please let us know if you have any questions on Web3.Storage configuration. We would be happy to help. The next ticket what we'll be looking at is the ACM 0007 development, which is the conversion from single cycle to combined cycle power generation, which is 2883. Many developing countries have a high share of grid electricity generated from legacy single cycle gas turbines or diesel plants with low efficiency and high emissions intensity. Converting these power units to a combined cycle can significantly reduce the grid emission factor by improving generation efficiency. This supports grid decarbonization efforts without compromising energy access and reliability. The ACM 0007 policy provides a standardized approach to quantify the emission reductions achieved from upgrading power plants to combine cycle technology. Entities operating single cycle power plants can use ACM 0007 to develop carbon offset projects by upgrading to combined cycle. The quantified emission reductions can potentially be registered under carbon crediting programs after independent validation. So in order to solve this ticket, we have actually developed the policy, and also we have designed the schema for CDM ACM 0007. We have also developed our policy, which is ACM 0007 policy. We have also updated our README to get complete information about ACM 0007. So in order to get access of this, you can go to our methodology library. When you go to our methodology library, you can click on CDM, and here you can get CDM ACM 0007 folder been updated, and you get complete information about it. So to get more information, feel free to contact us, and we would be happy to help. If you find any bugs on the policy, feel reach out to us on Slack, or you can also create a policy request or a bug request on ZenHub. Now, looking ahead, we have Spring 57 coming, which will be lasting from Jan 22nd to Feb 2nd. And right now we are committing to 63 story points, where we have actually very interesting features coming up, which is 1885 business user policy development schemas MVP. Then 1930, which is geographic raster imagery support in Guardian. We are working on the property implementation, which is 2649. Implementation of guided search 2853, to implementation of AI search, which is 2852, and also we are working on the gold standard policy, which is 2321. Talking about the upcoming releases, our last release was on Thursday, December 29, 2023. Our next release will be on Friday, Feb 2nd, 2023. So there are multiple ways to reach out to us. You can reach out to us on GitHub. You can submit policy requests, enhancements, or if you find some bugs, please go ahead and mention those bugs with us so that we can get our team on it. Also, if you haven't joined our Discord, come and join our conversation on hedera.com/Discord. And when you get there, search for Sustainability Channel, or feel free to reach out to us directly if you have any policy requests by emailing us at info@envisionblockchain.com, or through our website, which is www.envisionblockchain.com. Thank you. Have a great day.